baby. Yep. That's my spot. Yeah, baby. What's up?
We're rolling.
What's up? Oh, what? Whoa! Yeah! Give me that.
Let's go!
Let's go! Yeah! It's time to play now.
Just like that.
Ready. Land, baby. Oh, that looked good. Oh, yeah. Don't give me those.
They're about to be ready.
Hey, hit me up.
What'd you do when you forgot your lunch last night?
Well, I went and saw Mary in concession. She gave me some popcorn for a meal.
So what happened to the lady that I kissed? Oh, that's gotta be frowned upon.
Yeah, it is.
Shaking MP?
Looking good, MP.
Yo, MP! I'm expecting big things from you out there, bro. Yo, MP. You know what made MJ MJ? Trusting his teammates. I love to see you focus more on that.
MP, what's up, man? Trying to get some games in? MP, a lot of strong comp coming through this week. You should hit the courts.
They got some serious ballers over there right now. MP, man, look, there's some serious hoopers playing Pro-Am this week. You should get a few games in, man.
Hey there, neighbor. Hey, I got something for you.
Only difference between me and you is me and you on me, not you. That's my favorite part. I'm into me like how my digits do. With that, and some baby, and I'm sipping Fiji too. Took a photo of it, Fuji, must look like all these views. I don't have yet. I'ma need a couch, a PS5, and a bag. I'ma need a towel, wash my face off on my. I just need percentage for him. I say you have doubt. So to send a bounce, cause paint the canvas like I leave. Paint the cameras like I get drunk before I leave. The crystal on the leaves. I'm just gonna stay on the knees. I don't leave the crib without a code like it's Matrix. Plan my outfits out like fashion.
What's up, MP?
Making my job easy, MP. Everyone loves you.
Let's get this win, MP.
What's up for dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. I was thinking.
Or won't those get soggy?
Down there. Hey, what are your plans for this weekend? Hey, I'm trying to get some friends or late clothes on the street. Ooh.
Hey, should we pick up something? How's your dog doing?
Oh, he's good.
Welcome, everyone. A bit more excitement in the air tonight as this matchup is the first game of the in-season tournament. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burt, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Well, here we are, Greg, in game one of the in-season tournament. Both teams eager to not only pick up a regular season win, but also take their first win in 4 games in the initial group round.
And it's going to be interesting to see how the tournament evolves, right? I'll be curious how that extra edge of intensity may be involved in tonight's game.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. MP out there with Suggs. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, down low.
Now that's how you orchestrate the pick and roll. MP with a great feed there to his teammate.
Outside Williams. Pass the ball. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Miller with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. We're about 1 minute into the first. MP deciding where to go with it. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. The shot that time not on target. Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Nets.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Mark Williams.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Williams. Well, the last time GA the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
Stolen by Mark. Takes the 13-footer. Almost, but it rolls out.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And here's MP for 3. The Magic again can't hit. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Miller. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Wagner finds MP. With the drive. And finished off by Banchero.
Well, if you're looking for an easy vertical threat at the cup, Paolo Banchero, get out of his way.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Miller outside. Pass to Medu. Ball with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 1. Puts up a 3. The Hornets pull it in. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And the better they know each other, the more competitive they become. Expect this first one to be extremely spirited, with each side trying desperately to send a message early.
Ball surveying the defense. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Timeout on the court, charge to Orlando. Attention fans.
So an almost entirely new... Here's Williams. 9 points last game out. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Cans it from downtown. Smith's got the lead up to 9 now for Charlotte. On the court for Orlando, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Cole Anthony is out there with MP. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Banchero in at the 3. The drive by MP. You know, Doris, officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Heat was outstanding. He scored 32 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. It was just the game he needed to snap out of that cold spell. Try to keep the momentum going tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Here is Williams following the bucket by Orlando. The pass to Smith, takes the three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And that's now 6 points for Smith.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on. 2 points, that one goes.
And that is the unselfishness you love to see. MP, do your thing.
Ball kicks to Williams. Smith for three. It's hauled in by the Magic. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Anthony, that one drops for him. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
Silky floater by the guard. Cole Anthony adjusts his shot to the situation.
Passes it to Richards. There's the dish to ball. Ball's knocked loose. Out to Smith. Three-pointer. And it's Smith again missing. The Magic trail by 7. MP outside. Throws it up high.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprise, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Ball, the pass to Smith. Outside Williams. Robinson kicks to Williams. Clock at 6. Charlotte moving the ball around. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Again, the miss by Smith. The Magic have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. MP outside. For 3. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Smith. It's deflected. MP outside. Lobbed up there for Isaac. That one no good. Hornets leading by 5. Smith outside. And it's ball in the corner. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Fast break, here they come. Here's Banchero. Sinks that one from the post. Banchero's got 6.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Outside Robinson. 29 seconds left in the first half. Smith surveying the D. Charlotte no good that time either.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
The 3 from MP. Rebound by Williams. They could use a bucket. And it's Smith missing. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey, everybody. Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA Power Rankings. So what do you guys think about these power rankings?
The what rankings? Power? Who comes up with these?
Yeah, the only standards I care about are the real ones. Did you come up with this list, EJ?
If you guys agree with these rankings, I did. If you don't agree with them, it was absolutely someone in production, not me. It had nothing to do with it. And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
Sometimes we overlook it, but the defense has been stingy tonight, like a bee, just stinging you. Man, it's not complicated. It's all about communication and effort, and then stingy becomes stingy.
Oh, that certainly brought the energy, at least for one half. Don't talk about bees, I'm allergic.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brandon Miller really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The guard and off guard are Ball and Martin. Madu is out there with Williams, and it's Miller in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. An even 3-on-3 break. And finished off by Wagner.
What a strong finish from Franz Wagner, leaves no doubt.
Here's Ball. Pass to Miller. Williams sets a screen for Miller. The offensive rebound. Another shot outside for Martin. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words. Be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. If you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
That's great communication between teammates. Nice delivery, and Valanciunas uses that big frame to finish with authority.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Outside, Ball. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
MP dishes to Banchero.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
There's a good screen. Ball, the pass to Williams. To the paint, here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here are the Magic now, following the bucket by the Hornets. MP dishes to Banchero.
Boy, the ability to get off your feet in that quick a fashion. Paolo Banchero, tough to deal with.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Just 5 on the clock. Martin wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Martin's got 8 here in the quarter. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
MP kicks to Banchero. Back to MP. But Trey. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Ball, the pass to Williams. It's stolen by Valanciunas. To the inside. Suggs, and he converts the layup. Suggs has got his first points of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Medu, and here's Martin. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Boy, that's the last thing they did. This game too close to be...
The Magic decide to talk it over. Here's MP. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books to tie it up. The rebound by Richard. Richards got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Moment here now for an injury report. With an update on Brandon Miller now from Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David, what's the word?
Well, guys, I had a minute to catch up with the Hornets' head athletic trainer. Now, he told me that it's a knee sprain, and it's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. Now, it's an unfortunate blow to them so early on in the season. We'll see how this team responds moving ahead. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Paolo Banchero. Nicholas Claxton out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Suggs. And it's MP in at the 2 spot. And some changes here for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. And Medu subbed in for Williams. Then for the Magic, Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Franz Wagner in for Jonathan Isaac.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Now Ball. Outside Robinson. There's a screen by Williams. Robinson kicks to Williams. 5 on the clock. And it's Orlando with the rebound. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Banchero is screened for MP. Down low. That's good from Banchero on the assist by MP. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Now, here is Robinson. Now the pass to Williams. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Medu. He's covered by Banchero. Shoots. Ball with the bucket.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
Inside, here's MP, and MP throws it down.
That is a huge bucket from MP. Never shies away from the tough moments.
Outside, Ball. Outside, Robinson. It's Williams, high post. His first shot coming late. They shoot again. Outside for Martin. Charlotte moving it around. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Missed it. Even after all those chances. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
And when they need it most, the team knows they can count on MP in any situation.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. And here is Ball. Outside, Martin. Robinson for 3. Money!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now, here's Bankero. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Kicks it out to MP. Bankero is screened for MP. Drives to the hoop. Good!
This is where you see a crack in the defense. MP runs with it. That's a nice play.
And the Hornets call time here. They're down by 1. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's what's your take?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I had the chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. Now, with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Ball with it. Here he goes. Outside for Robinson. Right between the eyes.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you, he will find him.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. And Greg on top of the regular season tally in the win column. They earn their first win out of 4 in-season tournament group games.
Giving their fans just one more reason to get excited here early on this season. Congrats.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Let's go! See you later.
shot, MP.
It's raining threes. Oh, that slipped out of my hand.
Yeah, MP.
Watch your umbrella.
Woo. There it is.
Man, that one felt good. I let it rain, baby. Here I come, baby. Oh. That's the way I do it. Oh, that's the win.
Way to grab that, MP.
You don't want none of this.
Good basket, MP.
You guys the ones who gonna be losing today.
Keep it going. That's my spot.
Yes. Easy work.
Quiet now. Yo, I think someone moved the basket. Yeah, baby.
Hear that out, MP.
Uh-huh. What's up? What's up? Give me a break. What's up with that? Oh. Yeah, don't give me that. I'll make you get
You're like money in the bank.
I back up my game. Yeah. That
All
bucket
day,
sounds
baby.
so sweet. It's deep. I can move back. How you gonna stop this?
Now that's what I want to see.
Ugh. Come around. Ready. Woo. Splash, baby.
One more.
Don't give me those. That stroke is pretty. I just throw it up. Hey, and it goes.
Well, excuse me.
Rain, and guess what? More rain. I'm down, baby. Hope you brought your umbrella.
Nice shot.
Good shot. Hey. Measure me up.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
Yeah. That was sweet.
Keep shooting that, man.
I'm not even breaking the sweat out here.
Whose bad is this?
Let's go. Tired of wasting my time on y'all.
That's all day.
Done. This is too easy. I can get it from anywhere. I'm a walking highlight reel. Oh, what's up? You can't play with me. My game is gold right
You're about to be ready.
What you got going on today?
plus money.
It's the Mecca, baby. The whole world is watching.
Okay, tell me, which NBA...
It's all you, MP.
The Knicks, ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage, coming into the building earlier tonight. Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Orlando Magic. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Ryan Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Suggs is out there with MP, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
And I don't know if I'm going to call these guys rivals, but as conference opponents, they're still familiar with each other. Neither team will want to give an inch in this first meeting.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Out to DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
MP, the pass to Valanciunas, and an emphatic jam on the lob.
Ball goes up, and Valanciunas hammers it down. That's unstoppable.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Randall. And rejected. They retain possession. Here's MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. MP's got his second bucket of the night. MP's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, BA, you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Here's Banchero. The Knicks making their last shot. MP, that one's good.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Over Banchero. Brunson misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to MP. To the middle. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by MP.
They're really working the paint now.
And so Randall will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 6-point game. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Cummings. For 3, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Banchero. MP inside. DiVincenzo covering. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. McBride, he's checked in for New York. And the Magic making a change here as well. Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. The Magic making their last shot. Robinson, a screen on MP. Here's DiVincenzo. That one a little long.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Shot is good by Isaac.
I just love the ball movement.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
McBride passes to DiVincenzo. To halt the run. McBride can't get it to go. For Orlando, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. Randall with a steal. Here's the break. Pass to McBride. The 3-ball. Sinks it from distance.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
MP outside.
Magically, 14-7.
Throws it up high. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Randall, following the bucket by the Magic. Pass to Cummings. DiVincenzo with it. Here's Cummings. The 3. Counted from distance.
Dante DiVincenzo with a real nice team first play.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
The first one falls. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP.
Well, not just a fantastic basketball player, MP also a great example for all the youngsters out there off the floor.
Brunson against Anthony. Pass to McBride. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And so it's Orlando finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Achua. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's McBride in at the 2-guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was definitely a factor. He added 11 points and just played hard, notching a double-double. And his production wasn't limited to just one area. He had a hand in almost every aspect of that game. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Here's Isaac. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And really nice timing by Isaac on the glass, winning himself a great second chance look.
Takes it inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers, but that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. you're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Suggs is checked in for Orlando. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Yeah, the final score surprised a lot of people. I don't think many expected them to win.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the fourth quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Here's Cummings. He's guarded by Anthony. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. DiVincenzo to pass to Achua. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Claxton. Banchero finds MP. Right wing. Banchero the screen. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Robinson, he's checked in for Achua. And a change for the Magic. Valanciunas is checked in. Now here's MP. 11 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
B.A., that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
And then Carroll gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
So it's the Knicks now, trailing by 13. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. Here's Cummings. And again, the Knicks missing.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Now here's MP. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Suggs, no good. The Knicks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Good chance here for DiVincenzo. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points. Orlando calls timeout. For the Knicks, Randall, he's checked in for Hart, and it's McBride in for Brunson. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Anthony. Back to MP. Pass to Valanciunas. DiVincenzo with a steal. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. Number 1, the Magic.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
1:24 left in the first half. Inside. MP shot is off. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies his team harder than I do."
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie.
And so far, this game has belonged to MP, getting to his spots and executing with ease.
The Knicks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's McBride. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Yep, that one goes.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And here are the Knicks now, after the basket by Orlando. Robinson passes to Cummings. And the 3 off target.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Down low. Pass to Suggs. Screen by MP. And so it's the Orlando Magic. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey everybody, not to steer us completely off topic, but just out of curiosity. Either of you ever think about coaching in the league?
You know, I don't know if I'd be good.
And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Orlando Magic.
They've been active.
And that's it for halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So for Orlando right now, Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. MP is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Cummings. DiVincenzo on the wing, covered by MP. DiVincenzo, pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
Well, the Magic shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. You know, what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, B.A., at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks. Not to mention how active he is on the glass.
At the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wagner.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Brunson with it. Over Suggs. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 5 assists tonight. Brunson's gone 2 of 4 shooting. To the inside. MP finds Valanciunas. The shot's good. Valanciunas has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He did. I mean, MP understands how to read a defense, including how to spot overcommitments and getting it to open teammates.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The 3 from Suggs. Gets the 3 to fall. Suggs has got his first 3 points of the game.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Cummings. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by MP.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And there's the lob. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Running pick and roll to perfection. MP putting that pass right on the money.
The Knicks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Now here's Brunson. To stop the run. And he lays it in. Brunson's got 6.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yes, sir. MP flushing that one down.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now Randall. No points yet. Right side, Brunson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's DiVincenzo. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Orlando calls timeout.
Timeout, Orlando. Attention fans, now on the court is your
For the Knicks, Josh Hart comes in for Robinson, and it's McBride in for Brunson. Claxton, he's checked in for Orlando. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Pass to Claxton. From deep, MP. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Demonstrating how effective he can be from long range. Love watching MP shoot from down there.
Here's Cummings. 3-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
MP with it. Randall's in his pocket. It's intercepted. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Cummings. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. Cummings has got 11 points.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And here's MP. Give him 23. 4-3. Hart pulls it in. Here's Randall. Back to Hart. Outside. DiVincenzo. There's the triple. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's MP making things happen for the Magic.
34. The Magic.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his team.
We'll make substitutions. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Valanciunas with a screen on DiVincenzo. The drive by MP. Pass to Suggs. And stolen by Brunson. Randall and Robinson with a tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Right side Brunson. For 3, Randall. It's rebounded by Wagner.
No wonder he's been off the mark. He's been hanging in the background, somewhat uninvolved tonight. Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And I feel like there's been an old-school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Robinson, a screen on Banchero. Randall nails the wide-open jumper. Randall's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
To the paint. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. MP outside. The three. MP buries the triple.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Robinson, a screen on Banchero. Brunson passes to Robinson. Rebound by the Magic. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to MP. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Randall finds Brunson. Brunson assertive on the take. Up again. And they get it back. Pass to Robinson. For 3, DiVincenzo. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They lead by 7. Wagner on the wing. Back to MP. This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Magic.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They show tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's MP. From deep. And it's Brunson with the rebound. DiVincenzo on the wing. 3-pointer. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Look, if you're going to be on the floor in these moments, you've got to be ready, and Dante was.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second team foul. Knicks foul. Cummings.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game is coming through.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're trailing by 6. 9 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Here's Brunson outside. That shot, no good. So the Magic win it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena,